Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this particular video, we are going to be talking about 9 different ways that you can start up a ready-to-wear business line here in Nigeria. Okay, so many of us have that desire to start a business, ready-to-wear business line, but we really don't know how to go about it. We are confused. So the confusion, it's making so many of us to just relent. We get reluctant about it, and the truth is that ready-to-wear actually pays. And if really you take your time and listen to this video, watch this video, pay attention, learn the things that I want to share with you in this wonderful video, I believe at the end of the day, you will get more motivated to want to start your ready-to-wear business line. Okay, so if you're interested, you are really interested, please don't touch that dial. Number one, if you want to start a ready-to-wear business line here in Nigeria, number one, first of all, you have to decide on what you want to produce. Okay, first of all, you have to decide a niche. Okay, in case you, first of all, that is the number one thing you have to decide first. Okay, do not forget that under fashion, the world of fashion, sewing, particularly clothing, particularly, there is sportswear. There are those that specialize on making sportswear. There are those that specialize on making wedding gowns. Okay, now you already understand. Okay, there are different specialties. So which particular one is your own dream? Okay, is it the regular, this kind of wear, something simple, polo, jean trousers, tops, or dinner gowns? Okay, where do you want to specialize on? Okay, so that is the number one thing you have to do first. Okay, that is actually the number one. So you have to sit yourself down and ask yourself, do I want to make a ready-to-wear for those that like to wear suits? So I want to be sewing suits and be selling out to people. Do I want to make dinner gowns? Do I want to make party gowns? Do I want to be selling just normal blouse and tops, trousers, something like that? So that is what you have to decide. You have to decide on the niche you want first of all. So when you have decided on your niche, that leads us to number two. And what is the number two? The number two is very simple, which is go and get skill for that particular niche. If you already don't know how to sew, okay, for instance, you really don't have the skill in sewing, you're really not a fashion designer, then you have to go and get the skill. You have to go, okay, because you have decided your niche, it will be more easier for you now. So all you need to do is to look for a fashion house that maybe specializes on things like this, or better still, go and just get a general experience in sewing. Okay, allow yourself to learn. Okay, learn it. It's very good at whatever kind of business you want to venture into. Have the skill, have the knowledge. Just like when someone wants to move into a business, and what they do here is we sell ready to wear in the market, just mass production kind of, people that sell ready to wear is in the market. Okay, before you venture into that, you also need to meet someone that have been in the business to put you through. So it won't make sense that you will just start and wake up one morning. Oh, I want to sell clothes in the market. I want to sell shoes. I want to sell handbags. Let me just go and chook your head, and you just enter. You have your money. If you're not careful, the little money or the big money you want to start will end up being a waste for you. So it's always good to have the knowledge. Okay, so go get a skill. At least know how to sew, at least, not just, you might not be so perfect, but get an idea of it, know the stress involved, know those things, understand it. Then once you learn the skill, that leads us to number three. Then to number three, you have to get a business plan. Okay, remember you have a target here. Remember your target is ready to wear. You want people to start wearing your clothes. So you need a business plan, and under that business plan, what are those things you need to do? Okay, first of all, who are your target markets? Who are you targeting? Okay, so it's that particular one that will lead us to number four. Okay, so you have to look at the size. Ask yourself questions. If you want to start, like, how many do you want to be producing a day? Do you want to produce like 6 a day, 10 a day, or just 2 a day, or you want to produce different styles? Okay, I had an internship with a particular fashion house that what they did is every day they sew different styles, different designs of clothes. Okay, so they hang it there. Whoever comes in just comes and selects and buys. Okay, and if that person says, okay, I like this one, I want it, I want this. So if someone else comes in and says, I want this particular style, or I saw a particular style here before, I can't find it again, they will go and make it again. So it depends on how you want it. Do you want to produce different styles, maybe 6 pieces, 10 pieces? So under that business plan, you also include your money. You also check your money, like how much you want to start with. Then after that, you also check the advertisement, how you want to run it. That is your target, people you are targeting. Okay, do you want to start with showcasing it on yourself, wearing it? Do you want to create a page for it, a Facebook page, a YouTube page, something like that? So that is the whole thing about the business plan. Okay, so if number one, you have gotten your niche, number two, you have acquired the skill, number three, you need to set a business plan. Okay, who are you targeting? Okay, if it is men, people that like to wear suits, who are they? So those are the things you will check, and then calculate like how much will it take you. If you want to be sewing suits, you should know that maybe this will be on the more expensive side, so you might have to increase your budget, things like that. So that is for the number three. Then number four leads us to location. Okay, because when you have a good target, you already know the people you are targeting, you have your niche and all that, then you start looking for location, places where you know that when you stay, you can easily get those kind of people to come and patronize you. Now, under location, there are actually two ways you can do it. You can choose to start from your house if you are still starting at a very small level. You can choose to start from your house if you have maybe a special war room in your house, or a space that you know that you can get a mannequin, keep by the side, get your equipment and all those things and start. You can easily start from your house. Okay, that's on a very small level. So you produce a little quantity, that's why I say the business plan. So you can take it out and go and market it, or go to any boutiques or friends and all that. Okay, but then if you have maybe a more business capital to start, you can go on and target the right place to start. Okay, let's say for instance you want to be making bridals, and some of them can be expensive, and you want it to be like you make it and you sell out. You look for ways that a particular location, that when you get a shop, it will be easy for people around there to notice you first. Okay, because the people around there are the people that are actually going to notice you first before any other person. Yes, if you open a business, you rented a shop, you open a business, it's the people around you that will notice you first. Don't forget that. So it's not people coming from Cotonou or from Jamaica that will come and notice you. It's the people around you. So you first of all so that's why you need to look for a good location. Okay, a nice site. Okay, very nice site where you can. So once the capital is there, but if it is not, you can go on and start little. You can start your own apartment, or you can even rent out any small space you see anywhere and start with it. I believe, like some people always say, it is not about the site all the time. Sometimes it's about your work, what you have to offer. So if what you have to offer is really good, I believe they will come looking for you. But don't forget, there are some kind of ready to wear that are quite expensive and high class. You might need some kind of areas for that. All right, so I hope it's not confused at all. Okay, so that leads us to number 5, and number 5 is for you now to get the help of people. Okay, to either employ a tailor, or you look for a factory. So this one goes two way. If you are starting and maybe you don't really have the income, you don't have the money to pay anybody, you can start by yourself. Okay, then gradually you can be producing based on the amount you can sew. If you're a good tailor, you are fast sew, a good fast sewing tailor. How will I put that in English? Okay, you already understand. Good. So now if you are very fast, you can go on and produce more. Okay, you can start with that, and gradually, if others are coming in, you will now check and see if it's something you can employ 1 or 2 helping hands. Okay, so they will assist you with the sewing. That one goes, but then the other one is if you have a larger capital to start, you can go on to look for factories that produce clothes. Okay, then you can have business agreements with them and all that, so they can be taking your order. So you can only design your wares and everything, sketch it out, okay, and then send it to them, and they will take good care of it for you. So that one is employing the factory people, doing business with them. But then if you want to start it, like I said, I always say, most times starting on a smaller scale is also nice, and sometimes not everyone has the money for the large one. So all you need to do is, if you can employ one person to start with, because you need a helping hand. So, but like I said, if you don't really have that money yet with you to pay someone or something, you can go on and start by yourself. Okay, be doing this gradually, and then before you know, the sky is your limit. Only the sky is your limit. Okay, so you can keep growing, you keep upgrading yourself. Okay, so that is it for number 5. Then number 6, materials that you're going to use for your business. You know that when you have gotten your location, you have gotten your, okay, let's start. Number 1, you've decided your niche, you have learned your skill, you have decided the business plan, you've gotten your location, and then you have been able to contemplate on whether employing a tailor or going to look for factory. Number 6 is what? Getting materials. Okay, so these materials are the ones that will consume you money now. Okay, because at the end of the day, you either need to buy a sewing machine, maybe 1 or 2, and then you need tables, you need tape rules, you need tables, don't forget tables, tape rules, the measurement, the rulers, you need the whipping machine, you need generator, you need lights. So you need so many of those things. So that the things you will now check, you will now buy 1 or 2 or 3 of it. So you need your materials, your equipment for this hustle. So every businessman or woman always have equipment, especially when it has to do with this skill kind of. So you need your equipment. So after that, if you're starting in your own apartment, your space, your room, you can go on and get yourself a very maybe 1 machine, and then just everything one that you can manage, and start with it. Like I always say, gradually you can blow from there. Or if you have all the capital, you can just go on and look for a very nice space. Go and get nice industrial machines, and manual machines, machines that that are very helpful, so you can use it, and then the sky is also your limit. So that is it for number 6. So number 7 is you go ahead now and register your business. Okay, I say what? Register your business and your brand. Register your business and your brand. Don't say, I'm still starting small, I don't have the money, I'm still very, very small now, let me just manage, maybe with time. Please go and register your business. And one of the advantages of registering business is, number 1, you've been able to respect the law. By doing that, you've been able to respect the law. Then secondly, the business you have registered can help you a lot in future. Do not forget, okay, let me make mention of this. Sometimes when you have a registered business, you have a business account. In future, if you have doing business and your business are going at least to an extent, so at a point you might end up taking a loan, okay, an overdraft, something like that, to boost your business. So imagine you are starting on a very small level and you are finding it difficult to you're finding it very difficult to, how will I describe it, to grow, or maybe you have been struggling, you want to expand. Sometimes a business account will go a long way to help you take that little loan to push yourself higher. So that is one advantage, okay, apart from respecting the law and doing the right thing. So tomorrow someone will not come and harass you for doing business without that is not legal. Then second advantage of that is that loan. Then another thing about the brand, okay, to protect your trademark, to protect your everything, okay, everything about you, your business, no one will have to go and imitate your work. Okay, so when you put your label, it becomes you and you. Anyone that dares to take what does not belong to them, you can have the boldness to take them to court. Yes, go to court. So that is just it. So that is from 1 to 7, right? If you are in Nigeria, you are listening to me, you are still listening to me, you are looking at my face, and you are enjoying this video, you know you have not hit the subscribe button, you have not yet hit the subscribe button, you have not turned on your notification bell to like, so that I can always get update from me. Okay, let us pause here. Let me take my time and explain that one. Number 1, in this particular page, I upload every week wonderful tutorial videos. Okay, sewing tutorial for beginners and intermediate. Okay, pattern and freehand. So if you're interested, you can go on and keep watching. Okay, so by hitting the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell, you will always get update from me. So whenever there is a tutorial, you will see. And then secondly, trendy styles. I'm in love with styles. I love styles, Ankara styles, lace styles, and all that. So I couldn't do without it. So I always upload it also in this page once a week, and then the sewing tutorial once a week. And then once I talk about ways you can make money as a tailor or as a fashion person, any fashion you are. So If you have not yet hit that subscribe button, please, I beg you, kindly, okay, you know what, as we're talking now, hit it. Do not forget to hit it, and then turn on your notification bell, and then like this video and comment. And I want to know what you think about this video. Yes, yes. And if you're interested, you want to learn online, maybe you're very busy, you have taken the right decision from number one, you have listened to number one, number two, number three, and all that, and then maybe number two, which is going to learn your skill, is lacking. Yes, you can easily call on us. If number seven is through, you have done that, you have been able to register your business. Remember, we paused so that you can go and register your business. Now that you've registered your business, you have registered your brand, you are good to go. Now, the number eight, what you're going to do next is go and start looking for a way to advertise yourself. Okay, why you have to follow this like this is because it will go a long way to help you. Okay, you don't need to just rush into this. Sometimes taking your time will secure the future for you more better than bringing unnecessary troubles for you. Okay, so advertise and build business relationships. Okay, if you advertise it, you build business relationships. Now if you open in an area, anywhere you get as location, you are building relationship with people around you, no matter whoever. Maybe you have a fellow contest, a fellow competitor, please keep your relationship playing. Do not have issues with your competitors. That one is good. Number two, do not quarrel with your friends, because right now you need them. They are the people that are going to market you. So please keep your relationships playing. And also you can go on to take your business to social media, okay, online. Look for ways you can market it online. You can listen to my other video where I talked about two kinds of fashion businesses you can try. Okay, I think did I make mention of e-commerce or something? Is it two kinds or five types? Okay, I've actually forgotten, but you can check it. Just go through, you will see it, and you are going to learn fashion businesses. One of it that works very well is e-commerce. And what is e-commerce? Buying and selling online. Okay, so that one can also come under marketing, under advertising yourself. So online you can do a lot of adverts. You can showcase your work, make sure your environment is presentable, a nice camera and all that, take pictures, and then you are good to go. So, and then keep your relationship with people very well. It's a nice way to market yourself, advertise your business, and equally wear nice clothes. Okay, wear your clothes, not nice clothes, wear your clothes. When you make nice wears, always wear them. Always wear them to occasions, to events. Present yourself very well. It will go a long way to help you. All right, so that is number 8. And then finally to number 9, what is that? Funding. That number 9, I decided to chip that in because I felt some of you will now say, okay, I've listened to it from beginning to now. Okay, so how much will I now use to start? Okay, I've heard I'm not in your pocket, but I believe if you listen to this video from beginning to end, you will choose which particular one works for you. If you're starting small from your house, from this on, and then apart from starting from your house, whether it's up to the level of you employing a tailor or a helping hands or nothing, starting small in this present Nigeria now, I will suggest at least just budget 500,000. 500,000 for a very small start. That means you alone buy your machine, your sewing machine, your table, your items and everything, and maybe you might need a generator or something, or then maybe if you have extra cash you can get a small whipping machine. Okay, so if it's you alone, I think 500,000 will go a long way to cover. And then you can still go on in this modern Nigeria present one now, abi. So just budget from 500,000 to 1 million. So at least that 1 million is a very good start for someone with at least a good amount of that capital is fair enough. Okay, so with that, I believe you can employ someone. This 1 million, I don't think you have to rent a shop inside, because if you want to get a space inside, that money is so that one is excluding getting this location. Okay, so that one is mostly to get equipment. It's targeted at getting equipment and then maybe paying 1 or 2 persons or 3. So that is the target of the 1 million. Why? Because you might say it's too much now. 1 million, it's too much. It's not too much. It's not too much, because you need to get materials. You need to get the fabrics you want to use to start. You need to get sewing machines. Okay, I don't think you want to just use one. That is if you're not starting on that level. Okay, so you need at least 2 or 3 sewing machines. Get whipping machine, nice whipping machines that can help you make ready to wear clothes like this. Okay, so you get them and then get tables, things like that. So at the end of the day, you will realize that 1 million is gone. And then even if there's some change remaining there, use it and pay your workers. And then aside that, I don't think the change remaining will be enough to rent a shop. So that is why I said, okay, so just budget from 500,000 to 1 million and you are good to go. So if you want to include a shop in it, depending on the shop and the location and everything, so that's why I'm not including that. So that is number 9, funding. So I believe if you're taking your time to listen to this particular video very well, you must have gotten one or two things that will help you to, build your ready to wear line. Okay, so number 1, get your niche. Number 2, get your skill. Number 3, decide on your business plans, your targets, people you are targeting. Under that, don't forget there are people that specialize on producing sportswear, uniforms for school, all those things. So you can choose your location, what your business plan, your target, the kind of one you want. Okay, locations, employ your tailors, register your business, advertise, and then go on to get equipment and then funds. So I believe that is complete number 9. If you know you have not yet hit the subscribe button, you have not yet hit the follow button, you have not liked, you have not commented, you have not said anything, you are just looking at me like this, please don't look at me again. We are finished. All right. So please hit that subscribe button and please turn on your notification bell. Please do turn it on so you can also see updates. And if you want to learn how to sew, I'm here for you. Okay, and my sewing is very simple, freehand cut and online and pattern drafting. They are all very simple and easy to learn. And you can go on to chat me up privately to our WhatsApp, chat me, and then if you're interested to learn directly, okay, but that is online. So I have students already, and you can also be one of them. So what am I saying in essence? Our video is ended. Thank you very much, and see you in my page, in my channel. See you there. Please check out other videos, okay? Check out other things. All right, thank you. Bye.